Hello, everybody. It's me again, Russell Mills, February 15th, 2019. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's blessed today. Basically, the name of this video is Does America Really Believe Black and White People are Equal? Basically, I'm going to read something off the internet about Black women are earning more college degrees. What did it say? Black women are earning more college degrees, but that alone won't close race gaps. Okay. It says there are wide, stubborn economic gaps between Black and white households in the U.S. Why? Many factors are at work, of course, including lower rates of upward mobility, discrimination in the labor market, differences in rate of incarceration, disparities in access to quality education, historic exclusion from home ownership, and so on. It says college education is often seen as a powerful tool to close race gaps, but it's at best only a partial answer for four reasons. Number one, the gap in college achievement is as wide as ever. Black Americans with the undergraduate degree are less wealthier than whites. That's number two. Number three, marriage rates by race remain wide even for college graduates. Number four, the chance of both spouses having an undergraduate degree are low for Black couples. To understand the race gaps in the economy, to understand race gaps in income and wealth at the household level, we have to look not only at the education earning at the individual level, but also at patterns of family formation and marriage. Number one, race gaps in college completion remain wide. There have been a significant increase of rates of four-year college completions among Black Americans, especially women, but rates among whites have increased just as rapidly, again, especially among women. Almost half, 44.7%, the white women aged 25 to 35 in 2015 have completed 4 years of college. For Black men, that rate is just 17.2%. Women are now outperforming men in terms of completing 4 years of college. Within racial categories, women are now more likely than the men to complete college to the tune of 5 to 7% percentage points. This is number two. An undergraduate degree is not a wealth generator for Black Americans. So for Black Americans are still much less likely to get an undergraduate degree, but even when they do, they are less able to create greater economic security, at least measurable by the household with household wealth. New data from the Survey of Consumer Finances show. In fact, Black household headed by a college graduate are less wealthy than less educated white ones. Again, there are clearly a myriad of factors at work here. One is that the racial wage gap remains even among college graduates, especially men. In 2015, college-educated white men over age 25 made median of $32 per hour compared to Black men for compared to $25 for Black men. Number three, Black college graduates less likely to be married. One reason well-educated individuals end up in a more affluent household is that they are more likely to be married and therefore to have two earners, as we showed in our previous blog. College friends keep getting married. It's bad news for your travel budget and inequality. College-educated women are now more likely to be married than those without college degrees. But there are a big difference here by race. White women with an undergraduate degree almost as likely to be married today as in 1960, but marriage rates are declining for Black women across the educational spectrum. A black woman with an undergraduate degree aged between 35 and 45 is 15% points less likely to be married than a white woman without an undergraduate degree. It says the race gap in marriage rates for those without a college degree has remained stable over time, with roughly equivalent declines for whites and black women. Meanwhile, the marriage gap for women with an undergraduate degree has widened from 21% points in 1970 to 31 percentage points in 2015. The difference in rates of marriage may in part be due of a shortage of marriageable black men, itself products of high rate of incarceration and early death. It's worth noting that while there have been a rise in interracial marriage, blacks and black women in particular remain the least likely to marry someone of a different race. Black college graduates less likely to marry a college grad. It says people tend to marry someone with similar levels of education and income, as we discussed last week. So college graduates are not only more likely to be married, they are more likely to be married to each other. This means they can double up on the rise in college wage premium. But again, there are differences by race. Black women with an undergraduate degree are less likely to marry a man with an undergraduate degree than their white classmates, as we know that 2015 single black females BA seeks educated husband, race, a sort of mating inequality. White women are now slightly more likely to be better educated than their husbands, but this marrying down in terms of education is nothing new for black women. As a recent paper by, I don't even know who this person's name, so I'm not going to say it, and Wise showed that the figure below measures shares by birth, cohescent, not by last year. So black women with an undergraduate degree are less likely to get married. If they do, are less likely to marry a man with an undergraduate degree. Note that our data does not yet capture same-sex marriage. As a result, is that improvement in the individual economic position of black Americans does not translate to equivalent gains at the household. It says it's hardly needs saying that the connection between race, gender, education, marriage are highly complex, deeply personal. However, one thing is clear: educational and economic outcomes for black men have profound implications for the prosperities of black families and prospects of black children, and for racial equality more broadly. Given these trends, it's not surprising that our colleague Camille Bussett, director of the New Booking Race, Prosperity, and Inclusion Initiative, have chosen to focus on young men of color. So, I don't know, everybody, but just reading some stuff. And I feel another reason why, like I said, in this world, this country, just there's a lot of stuff that's not fair. Black women and men also, we don't get married to each other because number one, we have been enslaved. We have an enslaved mindset, first and foremost. Why we can't stand each other, why we don't date each other, why we think, it's just a shame to me. But we don't take the time, to trust each other. And America itself is a fucked up country. Okay, we don't take the time to trust. We don't take the time to understand each other. And, we're always in each other's faces. I know I have a son's mother. Me and her do not get along at all. And we're always arguing all the time, debating. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I'm sure other people going through it. They don't have to put it on YouTube or nothing. But once again, this education system, people, I hear brothers and says, yeah, I got a degree, That's fine. But like I said, statistics are statistics, bro. You know what I'm saying? How many of us are really using that to gain so much wealth compared to a white man or a white woman? But a lot of us, a lot of times, I don't know, man. We don't, black people just have a fucked up mentality, and America doesn't make it any better for everybody. Black people and white people are not equal, first and foremost. Yes, we're human beings. We all have hearts, organs, lungs. We have mouths, ears, eyes, nose, legs. I get it, but we're not the same. We don't get treated the same way. And we're not going to. So I wish white people would stop acting like we're equal. Because there's never going to be no equality between our race, ever. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. There won't be. Yes, we have to make our own opportunities, but black people will never make their own opportunities because black people have an enslaved mentality. And they think just going to the school is great. School does get you more money down the road. But, they think, some of us think that's all it takes. I go to school, I got a degree. Okay, great. Yeah, you can get yourself a decent job. Let's say you might work 40 plus, 50 plus hours a week. That's fine. You might get paid 60, 70, 80,000 a year, let's just say. You might think, oh, that's all right. I'm cool, whatever. It's money. Yeah, it's all right for you, but it's what are you doing for brothers? What do you do? What's other brothers doing for you? Like I said, the white man already put this system in place for us to fail anyway. No matter how hard we work. And black people keep banging our heads against the wall thinking it's, this is what we have to do. And all it takes is for us to just come up with money together. Instead of going through all this college degree and having all these loans and grants and all this other bullshit. But black people don't learn. We would rather work for the white man and woman and think the white man and woman is better than us because we do not have a king's mentality. We have a weak mentality. I don't care how quote unquote ghetto, gutter, street, gang related, you know what I'm saying? No matter how hard you think you are. You always still go to the white man for everything. We always do as African people that look like myself. We're always praising them and we're always hating on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I get caught into that mess too just as well. So I don't want to sound like a hypocrite just as well, but that's how it is. And we won't get it. Because I see white people in the white areas, in certain places. I live in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, you know what I'm saying, Rhode Island, certain places, man. I've seen it, white folks just up here, certain parts of the East Coast, they just, hey, what's up, John? Hey, I help him, give him a job, blah, blah, blah. John, everybody else is doing their thing. And, brothers don't want to do that. Brothers help each other sometimes. But the problem is with us, we always look, for favor. I'm not saying white folks don't do that too, because they do. But we're always looking for favor all the time. There's no equality between us. There never will be. And as far as, and I say this, black women, why we don't marry your ass? Because number one, you got a bad fucking attitude. You got a slave mentality. Black men too. But black women, you guys are the enemy, it seems like, to us. It seems like we're each other's enemy. And that's what the white man likes to do. Keep us down, keep us hating each other, while other races are looking at us like we're crazy. They don't give a fuck about us. So black women keep acting ghetto, gutter, stupid, dumb, being foolish. And then you expect to have respect. Black woman, you're never going to get respect. You're the lowest form of scum in America, black women. Remember that, okay? And you guys keep thinking and keep running to the white man or woman saying, that's my sister, that's my brother. They ain't your fucking brothers, bro. I'm friends with the white, but we all know each other's place at the end of the day. I care about some people that are white, yeah. I care about some people that are black, yeah. But at the end of the day, we're not equal, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not equal. You marry a white woman and let's say you live in a white town or something, those white people are gonna look at you guys crazy. They're like, what's this nigga doing with this, white one of ours? How did he snatch one of our women up? That's how they think. Most white folks, sad to say this, thinks we're niggas anyway. They do. If you ain't saying it, you're thinking it, period. and even if you don't quote unquote say the word nigga, you're thinking about it when you're angry at black people, white people. I know you are. You guys can say, no, I don't ever say the word, but you've thought about it. You've thought about saying it in anger. Trust me. Or your friends that might have heard us argue might have thought about saying it to me or to others in anger. So that's how it is. So you guys can like these videos, hate these videos. I really don't give a shit. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I got to do. And that's it. So, like I said, people can take these videos. And another thing, too, my subscribers. I got like over 451 subscribers, something like that. Why ain't you motherfuckers viewing my videos? If you're my fucking subscribers, I should at least have over 400 fucking videos each time that these motherfuckers drop. Okay? Again, if you guys are not fucking gonna be watching my videos, unsubscribe to my channel. Period. Okay? Don't bullshit around. Okay? I get it. Everybody has work and kids and this and that. And people are not on YouTube every 5 minutes. I get that. But if you do not want to even bother with me because I'm not saying something, whatever, I'm acting like a fool, I don't want you to unsubscribe. I don't want you as a subscriber. I don't. Okay? Period. Okay? So that's how it is, man. So, like I said, people take this video, whatever you want to take it, that's fine. It's your business. I don't care. But like I said, black women, black men, always going to be in the bottom of the barrel because we don't want to stick together. We don't care. And unfortunately, when we tear each other down, which we do every day, I've done it to my son's mother. She's done it to me, her family, my family, this family. Nobody wins. No matter how much angry I get at her or this one, she's mad at me. At the end of the day, nobody wins. The kids don't win. Everybody don't win. I get it. But we get angry because there's too much emotions in our race. And I get that. There's too much emotion. We're too emotional people. I get it. And we will talk to the white man and woman about everything, but we will not talk to our own people correctly. Okay? But everybody, feel free to check out my videos. Type in Russell Mills, RUSSELLMILLS, May 22nd, 2017. My first video is called Why Black People Settle for Less. Feel free to subscribe if you choose to watch my videos thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be involved in my channel, don't watch my videos. Don't give a shit. If you think I'm just talking bullshit, then fine. This channel ain't for you. I'm not going to jump around like an idiot, you know what I'm saying, just for your pleasure. I'm trying to drop some knowledge, learn, get knowledge from the internet, drop, you know what I'm saying, ask some questions, ask you guys. That's it. But everybody, take care. Have a good night. Bye.